This market is so challenging, and I understand how you're feeling right now. Offer after offer, but nothing's getting accepted. Here are some ways that you can get your offer accepted with me. Some ways that I help you get your offer accepted. So, if you're interested, stay tuned. If you haven't yet called me about buying a house, you should just hang up and call me right now. Anyways, so, okay, let's get started. My name is Casey Gray, your homegirl broker associate here in Ukiah, and today I'm talking about how you can get your offer accepted. So these are my 10 tips for getting your offer accepted, and if you're my client, there's lots more where this came from, so just pick up the phone. Give me a call. First is be one of the first to view the house and put in an offer. You know, a lot of houses these days have offer due by dates, which makes it a little bit more challenging, but you want to get in to see that house as fast as possible. And if they don't have a due by date, to get your offer in without any hesitation, so they don't have a second to wait for another. Second is offering above ask or including an escalation clause. I'll have another video up soon about what an escalation clause is, but you should just hire a professional to explain it to you anyway, so I'll just leave it at that. Number 3 is be open to an appraisal gap. So if you have a lower down, this might not be an option for you, but if you might need to waive the appraisal contingency. So a seller thinks that you have more skin in the game, and what that does is if it doesn't appraise, then you either have to come up with the cash or back out and give them your deposit. Number 4, speaking about deposits, beef up your earnest money. So I cannot tell you how many times my clients have gotten denied offers because the earnest money was not enough. So look for anywhere from 2% and up to put down, you'll get it back as long as you have your contingencies, but a seller wants to know that you have as much skin in the game as possible and you look more qualified when you have a higher earnest money. Number 5, getting pre-approved by a local lender, not a bank, not Quicken Loans, not someone that doesn't work, when they need to. So what we're looking for is someone that's flexible, someone that knows the area, someone that understands how appraisals are going in around here, and so forth. So it's super important to make sure that you check with your buyer's agent before you get pre-approved, because chances are they have a team that they've worked with extensively who have done great transactions for them. So do not go to Quicken Loans because your offer will get denied. It will get denied. Nobody likes to work with Quicken Loans unless you're doing a refinance. So just don't do it. I'm just telling you now. Number 6, offer to pay for the seller's moving expenses, up to a certain amount, but, offer to help them out with a mover or whatever they might be looking for. Number 7, defer all closing timelines to the seller. So whether they need a longer escrow, they need a rent back, whatever it might be, give it to them. Sometimes that's the only way you can win in these situations, especially if you have some flexibility in your schedule, is to offer a rent back, to offer flexibility for the seller so that they can go find another house to move to, because no one wants to be homeless. And so if you're going to help them out with not being homeless, they're your guy, or you're their guy. You're everyone's guy. Everyone's guy. Number 8, waive the inspection contingency. So depending on if they have inspections already on the home, you might be able to waive your inspection contingency. If you have other contingencies set up with like a loan and appraisal, that might be a little bit more appetizing for you, so that you still have possibility to back out and get your deposit back. But so it looks very confident to a seller that, whatever this house has in store, I don't care, I want to buy it even if I need to install a new sewer lateral and put on a new roof. Those are the things that a seller wants. They want you to commit. And number 9, eliminate financing contingencies. So your loan contingency is what saves you if for some reason you get fired, you accidentally bought a new car, whatever it might be, you can't get a loan anymore, and now you can back out with getting your deposit back. But removing that contingency, you can still back out. You're just not going to get your deposit back. I mean, they can't force you to buy a house, but they could take your check from you. So that one definitely be careful with. Some lenders can fully underwrite you before you even get in contract, which will allow you to remove that loan contingency, but still, you know, consult with your team, make sure it's okay and they feel confident in it and you feel confident and know the rules that, you know, you're not supposed to buy a new car on accident or whatever it might be, and then you can do that. Number 10 is have as much down as possible or as much cash as possible. Sellers love to see cash. It just makes you a more qualified buyer. It doesn't always necessarily mean that you're more dependent. It's just what they see on paper. The bigger the numbers, the more confident it looks. So, like I said, hire a professional. I've written so many offers in my career and I know what to look for, what not to look for, how to communicate with the agent and how to try to get your offer accepted. You know, I can only do so much, but as a buyer, you know, you want to have a really professional and seasoned buyer's agent so that they can get your offer accepted for you. So, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Go subscribe to my YouTube and follow my Instagram and all of those fun things. Thanks, bye.